Hi Blake, my name's Simon from Little Big Marketing San Diego. Thanks for your request about a possible website build or SEO services. First of all, what I want to do is just run you through the opportunity of what those services might look like, what sort of leads or traffic to your website you could expect, but also a little bit about how we do it, about how we go about ranking a website and any other assets you have like Google Business accounts online to generate that kind of traffic. So starting with the opportunity, what I first did was just typed in vehicle wraps San Diego. I saw that in your services you do vehicle wraps. I've taken this top competitor here. So just as I scroll down the page, we can see these sponsored results are the Google pay-per-click ads, which is something that we do use in conjunction with SEO campaigns to generate short-term revenue. SEO is a long-term strategy about brand management and brand growth. Google Ads can effectively fill in the gaps there whilst the SEO campaign gains traction. So something that we do offer, these can be quite lucrative and effective. And then Google Business, this is your Google My Business or Google Business profile section here called the Map Pack. These are very lucrative in your local area, which I noticed you're right sort of in the heart of San Diego there. So your Google Business could be extremely lucrative if ranked in the top three here for the right terms. And the terms being keywords being something that people type into Google looking for your product or service. That's a keyword, and we use those to essentially work out what the way people search for your services and businesses and your location, and then what we need to put in front of them to essentially, generate that lead for you. Okay, so as I said, from this organic search results section here, I've chosen House of Wraps. And you can see their website here. I'm going to show you a little more about this in a second, but just to show this opportunity, you can see that they're showing on Google in the top 100 results for around 1,700 keywords. So that's a lot, but you can see they're generating approximately 1,200 clicks of traffic. So that's from the amount of keywords that they're at the top of Google for, or somewhere near the top of Google, they're generating around 1,200 clicks through to their website. And if they were only turning 30% of those into actual leads, that's 300 calls a month, from whatever they're in front of in front of the right customers for. So around 300 leads per month is something that you could expect from this kind of traffic. And you can grow that too. So what I wanted to do then was just show you some of the keywords that they are showing for and gaining traffic from. Car Wrap San Diego, they're gaining 458. These are estimate numbers, by the way, just from this tool I use called Ahrefs, which gives us the back end look at what they're doing for SEO on their website to rank. Okay, but it also shows me obviously what keywords they're showing for. So you can see here on the left we've got keywords, and then here we've got volume, which is how many times that keyword is searched for per month on Google. And these are based on this tool's algorithm, so I just wanted to point that out, but they are fairly accurate, and in reality it's often they're higher amounts, so I don't mind using these as sort of good estimates. Okay, so Car Wrap San Diego is typed into Google roughly 1,100 times per month, and they're gaining around 450 clicks for that. Okay, so you can imagine that a lot of those will turn into leads, because that's a very buyer intent keyword. You know exactly what they want and where they want it. So powder coating car paint shop, San Diego vinyl wraps, another 250 times. Vinyl wrap San Diego, 250 times. Car wrap San Diego, 200 times. And we go down the list, and there's probably a lot more that pertains to your other services as well. But the idea is that we stack these volumes as we rank for more and more keywords. So that's what SEO is, ranking on Google, and what we would be aiming for. And then how we do it is basically we use our top competitors as a roadmap. So the main areas that I like to focus my SEO campaigns on are content, backlinks, and citations. And I'm going to explain them all as I go, but content, what I'm referring to, we'll start with your homepage, is words and images on your homepage. Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words, and what that does is it allows Google to see you as the expert. If you can write that amount of content, put it on your homepage about your services, your industry, you essentially are telling Google with enough words that I'm an expert in this field. So 1,500 to 2,000 words is the sweet spot, and what I like to do is then compare to competitors. So this is House of Wraps again, and whilst they've got a bit more content than you, they are still nowhere near that 1,500 word sort of sweet spot. So you could easily come in here and take that expert status from them. Not to mention they have got, content also does fall, images do fall under content. So I just want to mention that these guys have got some really nice real images, probably just taken with a mobile phone, which, I mean, you can make them look better than this, but, with the way that you design the website, just to say that, because this isn't the best, but phone images are great because they actually embed data on them that tells Google where they were taken and when they were taken, and these are trust signals to Google. Okay, so we'd be aiming to put more images on the page than these guys, and more content, at least 1,500 words. Okay, so that beats them out in becoming an expert. The next thing is we want to get endorsements for our expertise. So what we use for those is called referring domains. A referring domain is just one website that refers to another website via a clickable link called a backlink. And each one of these links acts like a type of endorsement of that other website. So if you click on that link on one website and it takes you to another, it's almost like the referring website was saying, I back up this content, I endorse this content, I endorse this brand and business as an expert. So you want to get more and more of these, but they're not all created equal. Some of them are offer a higher value endorsement, obviously coming from industry relevant sites and location relevant sites. Okay, so we want to be careful with where we get these from. So far you've got one backlink coming from one referring domain that this tool is picking up. We can see what it is, fastdomain.shop. So I imagine that's where you purchased your domain from. If we go to House of Wraps, we can see they've got 1,200 backlinks coming from 69 referring domains. Now, as I said before, we use these guys like a roadmap. I can come in here and look at the exact endorsements they're getting, use them to get the exact same ones, but then go and get more industry and location relevant sites as well. I'm just going to give you a quick peek here so you can see some of these because you'll probably know them, but bear with me. Okay, so just flicked over there. You'll see, let me just filter on DR here, which is domain rating. All right, you'll see businesses like Expertise, Yellow Pages, Groupon, Super Pages. So these are called citations. So if you remember, I mentioned content to become the expert, backlinks or referring domains to become to be endorsed as the expert. Now we want to grow our brand presence with what's called citations. Okay, so we're using these backlinks to give us a roadmap, and citations are anywhere your business name, number, and address are mentioned on Google, and a lot of these directory listings are what you want to use to do that. So again, we use the same directory listings to build those same citations that these guys have, and then more industry and locally relevant sites or citation sources, sorry. Okay, so that's basically, and as we grow that online presence, we then become a prominent brand online. Okay, so we want to become an expert. We want to be authorized as an expert, and then we want to be a large brand online. Essentially, that's all SEO is, and we make it all relevant, all the content that we create relevant to those keywords that you want to rank for. All right, so I hope this sort of helps and gives you a bit of an idea of what it is we do, why we do it, and then how we do it. There's a bit of work that obviously needs to happen to your website to become more relevant to keywords. You actually need to use those keywords throughout your content. It's the way you save images, the way you do your headings. So, this could be a keyword there that you want to rank for, or your different headings can be keywords, etc. There's lots of different ways that you can go about getting that relevance in there. All right, so again, I hope that helps, and the next steps would just be to reach out, and we will set a meeting up to go over exactly what it is you're looking for and what areas, specific services, your preferred services, and then I go away and build a plan on how I can put your brand or your website and Google Business Assets in front of enough people to essentially generate the revenue that you want to gain through your website. If I can find enough people to put it in front of to do that by using those keywords that I showed you, I would put a proposal together and we would potentially move forward from there. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to hear from you.